Alright, when did it stop? Just now.
I just wanted to check.
Alright, can you guys hear me? So that might be your business model. When the business you want to build, you want to do quality, you have to go for the people who can afford it. You have to go and find where can you find it. When we get to design thinking, you understand how to do that. Now, the moment you can move, and we'll talk about, that's why I wanted to talk about mindset today, but we'll talk about it tomorrow when we have everybody here. The moment you can change it in your mind, a lot of things follow. Like this person that like there was a person I worked with before this man in the US. Changed my mind. Now I'm at the point that there's no amount of money that I need for business that I can't get. No amount. Do you understand? Because a lot of people say, when I ask 9 out of 10, when I ask, well, you want to start a new business, what's the biggest challenge? Funding. Capital. Funding. Capital. Funding. You don't turn something funding, capital, funding. Right? There's plenty money out there waiting to be spent. See, this is your mind, you need to do something about it. You don't just Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's watching people dancing like this. It's not helping you. You need to expand your mind. You need to read books. You need to watch documentaries. You need to take online courses. Expand your mind at all costs, because your life will go in the direction of your mind, of your mindset. When I say that there's a business that I'm in the process of doing with somebody now, that when the man came to me, this same person brought this business to me like 3 years ago. I said, you know what? The man wants to do a business of $2 billion. I'm like, which kind of business? Do you understand? Now, when we're now talking, and he was now telling me, okay, I'm like, this one is even small. Because $2 billion is estimated that for that business, the Nigerian market for that business is $2 billion. I'm like, we shouldn't do this in Nigeria. We should take it to Kenya, I was not one that was not saying, can even go to other African markets, something, because now my mind has expanded. The moment you can expand your mind, you realize that the same efforts you are putting to serve Yasikira, you can use it to serve Madame Beatrice Coca. In Banana Island. Do you understand? Alright, with these 2 points of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince you.
I'll confuse you.
Because I need to go. My children are waiting for me. Oh, this is we're not finished.
No.
Oh. Okay, I already told you guys that you should solve problems. You guys did them down before. You got this recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, product market is really when solutions meet problem, right? So the solution is the product, the market has a problem, and then of course they fit. So if you do that, you will stop all this support my hustle nonsense. Why do I have to buy your necklace because you are my cousin? My sister wrote a book, I didn't buy it. Because it's not solving my problem. My wife was like, I want you to support your sister. I'm like, did she buy the book? You read the book so I can support her. She wrote the book to solve people's problem. Let the people that is because this is the mistake we make. Let me tell you. The mistake we make is when we support people like that, we give them an illusion that they have a business. Meanwhile, they don't. Because they've not solved your problem, but you patronize them. So the data they have as a sale from you is false data. You're actually doing them more harm than good. Do you realize? Because you are lying to them.
You go buy 5.
As to encourage them.
So it means anybody that wants to buy my product, I was like, are you sure you are not supporting?
So I always tell people, don't be nice to me just because you know me. If this product or service that I'm doing If I don't deliver excellently on it, tell me. Do you get?
And it's a good customer that will tell you.
Yeah. See, the best, there's a book that I read some years ago, A Complaint is a Gift. You can find out and read it. A complaint is a gift. Anyway, so, now, there are 3 types of products. There are the candies, there are the vitamins, and there are the painkillers. The candies are
Makeup artists.
products. Candy, vitamins, and painkillers.
For makeup can be done.
Now, the candies are,
Fine watch.
they're just nice, they are sweet,
To
right? They don't really add to people or remove from people's lives. They can have it, they cannot have it. Right? They can easily do without it. The vitamin is kind of in the middle. It benefits them. When they don't have it, nothing spoils. Do you understand? But it actually has some sort of benefit to them. The candy does not have any benefits. They're just buying it just to help you. Right? Now, the painkiller, and this is where you want your product to be. If the head is aching you, the person that is selling paracetamol is your savior. Do you understand? I can never forget this story. This is a true life story. I was traveling that time. I used to travel by road from Lagos to Abuja, and I was traveling one of those days. We used to stop. There's one place around Ilefe Junction that we used to enter Solid.
Yes, sir.
And I was very cheap. Right? And one of those days, so and the buses would typically stop at Lokoja for us to buy food, and all of those things, use the restroom and things like that. So on those days, this lady was just complaining that she had headache. So we picked up somebody on the way that had some bag. So she was like, me, I'm a pharmacist, I went to buy a drug for my store, right? And she's like, I have paracetamol. Like, the lady made a statement. She said, any amount you want to sell the paracetamol right now, I'll pay. You know why? She just wants the headache to go. When you have a product that is a painkiller, what that means is you've identified people's pain points and you found a painkiller that will remove that pain. They will pay you any amount you ask for. That is the way for you not to fight the price war. Do you understand? For some of you, I feel like I need to shut my mouth. Sorry, 1 second, I need to take this. Hello? Yeah, please, let's meet at home in 30 minutes. Yeah. Alright, so you want to get to a point where what you have is a painkiller and not a vitamin or candy. In fact, 80% of products that start young entrepreneurs have are this. That's why you are saying support my hustle, because the person in his mind is like, I don't really need this. In fact, it's more I didn't have space to put this shoe that you want to buy and sell for me now.
Support my hustle so that I won't go to the video.
Right? So, and sometimes you also need to add more value to what you have. You know that Coal and Diamond are their family? Yes. Diamond is just coal that has been refined. Do you guys know?
Our graphite.
You said that
No, there's a particular type of coal. What's the name? Is it graphite?
They are graphite.
They're both graphites. Yeah. Right? See, this guy knows chemistry.
Is that mining?
Oh, no wonder. But they're in the same family. I'm correct, Abby. They're in the same family. Coal and diamond.
But both of them are very important.
Like if you give
This one is just coal that studied abroad. Do you guys understand? The more value you add, the more valuable your product and services are. Do you get it? There's a lot to talk about under this coal and diamond. We don't have enough time. And the market, okay, you said a diamond is just a piece of charcoal that handles stress exceptionally well.
That's it.
Right? So, and the market is constantly looking for value, and the process of adding value is actually most times not very easy. When you can crack it, your business will go from this to this. It takes a lot of rigor. The problem with most entrepreneurs is that they are not willing to go through the rigor it takes to build a successful business. It's a lot of work. And that work you have to do it in the back end. Right? I stress my team a lot. They know. Sometimes there are certain things that other people will do that you'll be like, wow. But for me, I'm like, no, this is not the standard we're trying to set. You get? Alright. Hey, Jesus. It's not finished. Alright. So there are certain products that are beautiful, there are certain products that are useful. You want to come in between. Right? Most times, people create products that are very beautiful but are not useful. Some people that are useful but are not beautiful. So most times we are Christians here, so I can use biblical example. If you read Genesis, one of the things that God said about the fruits in the garden, I think he said the fruits were good to look at with the eyes and good to eat. So God prioritized aesthetics first before function. Did you realize? Why did he talk about how good the fruit? Why did God make the fruit look good? That means aesthetic is also very important. Now, it's bad when you have aesthetics and it's not useful. Do you understand? That's not good. So, in that verse of the Bible, God said they were good to look at. And they were also good for food, aesthetics, and function. Right? I'm trying to rush through now. So your product market fit is a mix of these three factors. The product and the market and the price must fit. Do you understand? If you have a product, for example, that guy now that is trying to sell Ferrari to, imagine now goes to the prison to go and try to sell the Ferrari. Wow. And the price must also, they must be able to afford it. If you are selling stuff people that can't afford it, you won't find product market fit. Sometimes it might not be that the product is usual, you don't have a market for it, but it's just that the people that are in this quadrant cannot afford the price that you placed on it. In some cases, you might just have to drop the price a bit. In some cases, you might have to go and look for a new group set of people. Okay, we won't talk about this, but we'll still talk about this in design thinking. Okay,